Hi, I'm Jill Kirkham and this is Susie Mackie. Susie Mackie is a fabulous photographer, but she is now becoming a global change maker. I know that sounds massive, but she's an influencer.
That's the aim.
Absolutely, and you've got to aim big.
Yep.
When you are in empowerment, which is what you are moving into, women's empowerment. So the book Women of Spirit is becoming massive and globally recognised, and there is another one on the way, isn't there, Susie?
Yeah.
And Susie's been very kind to give me a testimonial today for some of my coaching. So, Susie, where have I helped you? So, where were you, and what was kind of holding you back a little bit, and where has the clarity come, and how have I helped?
Oh, Jill, anxiety was one of the major elements of my life for the past few years, I think. Although I love what I do, the need to justify myself and anxiety over finances, over relationships, have made my life heavy. And I've got so much to give, and I knew that I now have the right purpose, but I didn't have the subconscious clarity, the absolute knowledge that I could just let go and it would come. And that's one of the major things through the clarity session that Jill did for me, was to just say in a very effective way, I don't know why it was so effective for you, let it go, Susie, let it go.
Because we pulled all the pieces together of your whole life.
Well, we pulled them apart first.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So separated them all and then joined the dots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what were the key changes? What's happened? How do you feel? What realizations were there? What were they like?
I feel that through your questions, teachings, your taking of notes and then coming back to things, that you gave me such an understanding of how we tick, of how the people in our families tick, and that if there is a culture of blame or misunderstanding or rivalry, it's actually where that all comes from. And so that greater understanding has led to peace of mind, which is fabulous, and a lightness that is just joyful.
Yeah, and that's coming out now with your ways that you're speaking within your family and with your clients and with your movement. You're getting a good understanding, or better understanding.
Yeah, well,
You
I
have one
now
already.
feel ready to own what I'm doing. I'd already found my life's purpose, and that is to help people, women specifically at this point in time, towards self-empowerment and self-love before they reach my age.
Or anytime.
Yeah. That I knew my why, but now I think that to focus with the clarity within that I've achieved with Jill and understanding that I can focus more on me, and it doesn't feel selfish, or it just feels really good. And so that focus now will enable me to own my part in Women of Spirit, not simply as a facilitator, but as a blossoming influencer in the world of self-worth, self-esteem, self-empowerment, self-love.
Amazing. And actually your connection with yourself and your spiritual connection is also opening up as well, isn't it? And your what were the words you said to me around not feeling around God? You weren't sure how
I
your
don't do
connection.
God.
I don't do God. And we talked about the universe and universal law and energy, and energy. What if energy is God, and how does that feel for you? And what if we are all one, and those kinds of things, and just sort of simplifying it without having to feel any sort of religious connotations. Not that that's good or bad. It doesn't matter how you are around those things. It's just about becoming who you are and what you are here to do, and feeling good with that.
Authenticity without guilt or the need to justify. Oh, it feels so good. And Jill has this amazing chart, being visual. She was able to show me the effect of different vibrations on your life.
So
and
the
where you can
emotion,
come from.
yeah. So the emotion of shame, for example, is actually
Yeah.
at the bottom. And if you're in shame, you're feeling really low frequency, low vibration, and it's hard to get out of that. And it was just showing you at what point in your life shame was possibly holding you back, or guilt, fear. Fear is a massive one, and all of those things. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased that we've got to where we have. Yeah, and actually, we met years ago when you were, still are a fabulous photographer as a marketeer, didn't I? So we worked together then. But this is now that I'm kind of embodying the whole spiritual connection with ourselves alongside the practical stuff.
The practical, and that is your gift to embody those two things, which for a person in business is powerful. Fantastic.
Yeah. And then masculine and feminine energies that we all have between us.
Yeah. And I just must say very quickly is that I arrived here today absolutely bursting and bubbling with excitement and energy, and she'll explain to me how actually that was great, but I needed to calm it down and focus on me to enable me to achieve the task in hand. And so she did a brief meditation, brought me down, and I see it. You enable me to understand how I tick and how to
focus within. And just be you.
And it's okay to be me.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thanks, Jill. Thank you.